setting up, guys. Hang on a minute. All right. I'll wait a little bit till everybody gets in. Got about 60 seconds left here. I don't know if I'm live yet or not. Just a few more minutes, guys. For some reason, I'm gonna have to do it this way, I guess. Give me just a second, guys. I still can't get it to pull up here. For some reason. It doesn't want to work with me. Anyway, I hope this is working. Can everybody see me all right? And can you hear me? All right. So if I don't answer all your questions right away, it's because I can't get my iPad to set up right. Anyway, welcome to my channel or my live stream. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm new at all this setting up. All right, we're going to make a bench welcome planter. We're going to start out with the bottom box, which is 34 3/4. Will be the bottom. And we'll take these for the end caps. They are 7 1/2, I believe, or 7 1/4, sorry. And we will set them up. Like that. Get my little cheap brackets out. They work great. Still don't know why this doesn't want to work. And make it easier for me so I can see your comments. For some reason it says upcoming. I don't know why. Give me just a few more minutes, guys. Might take it a minute. Anyway, a 7¼ inch end piece. I'm going to glue each side of that. Been one of those days. My brad nailer quit. I had to repair it. Still have my battery operated one, but I like the air one for this application because it's faster. Oh. Let's just do it the way I normally do it. I'm a bit nervous because it's my first time, so bear with me here. Still not loading. I worked all morning to have all this figured out. There we go. She popped up now. All right. Welcome, everybody. I'll get to the comments here in just a second. Let me get this other end put on and turn this thing here down. I might have to switch over to the other nailer. That one's kind of loud, and I apologize. But I'm really excited about going live. I think I'm up to like 60 subscribers now. Never dreamed that I would ever do this or do a live. All right. Now that's basically the bottom where the planter sits. Speaking of, I got to find one. Thought I was ready to go live. All right, that's going to sit in there like that when I'm done. All right, let's see who all's in here. Everybody. How's it going, MRH? Land Raver, Mike, Vance from Cobb Mountain Woodworks, Isaiah. Appreciate everybody stopping in. It means a lot. All right, these are going to be the back legs. She'll sit right there, but I've got to put, I'm going to come down 1 inch on the top here and put a 45. Kind of like the regular dog ear pickets, but I'd make it just an inch down or a half an inch. Building birdhouses all morning. All right. This is going to set right there. We'll take the regular fence picket, turn it sideways here. It's 5.5 inches. It is a little over 80 degrees today. I was going to put shorts on, then I remembered that I was running behind. I'm going to have that flush right there, flush down here. That's just a 5.5 inch fence picket. I'll put one brad nail in it to get it started. Then I'll turn it over so it don't show. Square on it. I should have brought the laptop out. It'd been easier to see. All right. Now, I'll do the same thing right here. And I forgot to put glue on the legs, but that's okay. Yeah, let's just do it the way we had it. All right, we're going to do the same thing right here at 5.5 inches. This time we're going to put glue on it. If I said I didn't make mistakes, I'd be a liar. All right. I should have used a battery operated brad nailer, I guess. It don't show as bad. All right. Hopefully you guys can see everything there. All right. Now, I'll be right back. I gotta go get another planter box. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Now this here, not be just like that. This is another one of the 5.5 by 7.25. Just kind of want to wedge it in there and make sure it's not too wide. Usually they're too wide. I'll have to trim them. Yeah, we'll have to trim them just a little bit. Tight fit is always good. I hope you guys can see me or see what I'm doing, that is. Just like that. I don't know if you can see that. So we'll take it back apart and put glue. This one don't show the nails like the 2-in-1 does. It's funny how I can build almost anything, but put me on a camera. I am using an 1.5-inch brad nail. So you guys say I need to restart? That's what my iPad said. I don't know what my phone's saying here. Can you guys still hear me? All right. Thanks, Vance. I got to give Vance thumbs up. He's the one that helped give me courage to do this. All right. Get some of this squeeze out. I don't need that all over the place. You got a blowout over here. It's easy to take care of. All right. That's square. That was just a tad off. Square. All right. Now, I need to put a 45 on these arms real quick, just like I did the risers there. All right, on these arms, we're going to do it just like that. And this is going to set. Well, actually, that's too long. I measured something wrong. I pre-cut everything, so I thought it would go smoother and not take as long. These need to be 12 inches and not 16 like I made them. So I'm gonna cut those off to 12 inches. Now it looks better. I will get better at this. It just, like I said, I was a little nervous today. First time doing this. All right. Got a couple brads in it right here. Let me grab a clamp. That's not. It's picket, so you know how they do. They can work every kind of direction you can think of. All right, there we go. Week before last, we were in the teens. Today, we're in the 80s, and I'm sweating. Knock these furs off. All right. Again, I want to welcome everybody that's come in. I thought my screen on my tablet would work fine, but it's not big enough when you're as blind as I am half the time. Get all this out of the way here. Maybe you guys can see a little better if I turn it. All right. Take a minute here. Again, I want to welcome everybody that's come in to watch my live. First time, a little bit nervous. If you met me in person, you would never know I got nervous because I could talk your leg off. All right. Let's check this lantern box again, make sure it still fits. Oh yeah. Set in there just like that. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but these big holes from that brad nailer, because it's a 2-in-1. That's why I usually use the electric one, but I thought, well, it'd be faster, so I did that. All right. It looks flimsy, but once it's together, they're sturdy. I sell a lot of these. It's not my design. Another woodworker had it on his channel, and I just did it my way. I changed it around. All right. I think this one goes right there. All right, let me do the 45s on this one real quick. I'm going to set this 2 inches from the top. And let me 36. So we're going to go 1 inch from each side, 2 inches from the top. You probably just eyeball it. All right. Throw some glue on it. And again, I'm using Type Bond 3. It's about all I use. It's a little more expensive, but I don't like changing glues every time I change applications or what I'm building. Ah. Well, let's hope so. I'm sure it will. I'm not used to that. That's the top and the front, I mean. And now I got these 23-inch pieces. They're going to go 1 3/4 inches apart. I'm going to put the 45s on it real quick. And yeah, I forgot to put my face mask on, or dust mask, before anybody yells at me. I got it. right, I forgot to give you guys the size of these. These are 2.5 inches wide. I just ripped a fence picket down and I cut them to 23.5. So what I want to do here is I want to make me a spacer real quick to make this easier. Should be 1.75 inches apart. And I'll just have to cut one real quick. All right. I'm going to set it flush with the bottom of the box. Turned it the wrong way. But that'll sand right off. Don't mind it on the back to the big staples. But I set every one of these 1.75 inches apart. Probably going to be a short live today. Just I'm on live. Planner. You know, 21 inches is what I do, or 20 inches, sorry. Sorry about the interruption. The other gentleman that was building these online, he didn't put this back brace, which I think it needs. Just more support. Got another big show coming up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I've been catching up today. I gotta fix that hose. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's a pretty good start right here. I'll have a welcome sign here and sand it all down. And I just use Thompson's water seal. That way there's not a lot of chemicals and it's all cedar. Because I live in North Texas. If you got something that's got chemicals in it, they're going to just, they won't purchase it. All right. Again, that'll be the sign that hangs down on the hooks. We'll get that started. Before I went live, I realized I was out of activator. So I made me some with just alcohol. It doesn't work as good. I'll put some CA glue on here. All right. It does work. The alcohol does. but it doesn't cure as fast as the activator does. This I just ordered on Amazon, the welcome part. I don't have a and I can't find my punch today, and I had it this morning. All right, we're gonna let that dry a minute. Sit down. Yeah, Ray and Sandy. I've never made it either until about 2 weeks ago. Another woodworker was making it, and I thought I could build it and make it stouter than what he was making. Not saying his is not, but I took some last month to my market, and I sold 6 of them. So I was really proud of that. First time making them. I'm using 7 fence pickets to build this. Can't see me there. Take 7 pickets. So you times that times, I just rounded off at $4, which are not. They're like $3.78. The lanterns that go on it, they're like $8 if I get them on sale, which hang right here. The inserts, usually I had to pay $12 for them, but I was actually down at Dollar Tree last week and found some for $4, so that brought the price down. So I average about $69 profit on these, which is not a whole lot. But if I wasn't online doing this, it doesn't take no time at all. But yeah, I appreciate all the comments. Uh, I'll get where I'm not nervous. I just have to stop a minute and check myself. So, and I tried to do it early because I know a few of you go live tonight, and I didn't want to do it at the same time. Besides that, my mornings are really busy, and my afternoons after 3 o'clock is really busy. But today I was lucky; I'm not real busy, so. Uh, but that should be dry enough. I'm gonna finish putting these hooks in. I should have them measured already. No, I don't. The sign, I believe, is 19 inches. So we're gonna go 3 inches. here. Three inches there. I'll have to sand them pencil marks off. Well, good thing I didn't put them in. All right. Trying to think where I seen this at. Oh, it was the guy that built this was on Jasco Goods. I watch him every once in a while. I do build another style, but it doesn't have the insert. And it looks like a bench also, but it's a lot larger. Matter of fact, I've had one out in the front flower garden for about, there you go, about 4 years, and it's still holding up. But that's basically, except for the Thompsons. I mean, it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. And I got to put the hooks on. They will go right there. My Amazon order did not show up. And I have a Dollar Tree like a mile down the road. And they had these door hangers. I just cut them off and made my hook holders. I can clutter up a workbench faster than anybody, I think. All right, let's put these in real quick. Two and 3/4. That piece of cedar is like screwing through a piece of oak or maple. It's so hard. All right, there's one. I've got to get me a bigger workbench in here, wider. It's easier to work. All right. And there you go. Except for the water